All right, good morning, friends. Welcome back to the zombie apocalypse. To start with, I did patch that jacket, which I was having trouble with last time. Turns out I just didn't have the right resources on my person at the time. So I've got some leather patches, I've got a denim patch in here. And yeah, so we're all patched up and good to go. The other sort of change that I made before or in between videos is this stairs that goes up to a second rain barrel, which fills the kitchen sink, just makes cooking a little bit easier. So that's what I did between last time and this time, and today it is time to go after the university. Like, we've been trying to clear out the space around the university library in particular for several videos now. And then the other big change that I made is, up to this point, all of the zombies have been slow shamblers. But as of now, I have changed it so that it is random between slow shamblers and faster shamblers. Still no sprinters. I'm not there yet. Maybe we'll get there one day, maybe we won't. But we should now have two distinct speeds of zombies. Which should make things very interesting. Now, you'll notice that I didn't bring my assault rifle this time. All I've got is my axe and my sidearm, although I think I left my backpack at home because that is exactly the kind of thing that I would do. So we're turning around and going back. Weight is up to 75 and rising, which is good. If you're too underweight, it affects your strength. Whoop. Again, I turned to look away from the screen for 1 sec, and I completely missed my my house. I also keep this canteen on me now so that I don't get thirsty quite as often. And then finally, for ease of access, I've been taking 2 pipe bombs and attaching them to the backpack, because that is totally safe. But it puts the weapons on my quick bar, which I am trying very hard to use more often. So yeah, when it comes to weaponry, it's just the axe and the sidearm. I'm hoping that we can stick to melee because, unlike last time, this time I'm not trying to pull in zombies from everywhere. I just want to kill the ones that are there and start looting some books. But first, we actually have a couple of side missions to do first. I need to get the generator. I need to get some gas. So thankfully we're starting early in the morning. The nice thing about the library is it has a lot of windows, especially on the upper floors. So the fact that the generator is only going to illuminate the first 3 floors shouldn't be too big of an issue. And also, as a side note, I do have the keys to the distillery, which I believe is right here. Or is it right here? One of those buildings is the Louisville distillery. And I picked up the keys for it from a zombie. So I do think we're going to want to check that out pretty soon. Yep, there's one of our fast shamblers right now. Okay, is this the house? This is the house. So we'll grab that, slowly walk. Now, where there's one zombie wandering around, there are often more, so I do have to be careful. Okay. So there's a reason I need the extra generator. It's because I need to power the gas station so that I can refuel. It's kind of overkill to put that particular generator that's like the highest quality generator in the game into a gas station, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just like I'm also going to kill this person. As you can see, the zombies are still fairly weak and fairly frail. That's another setting I may change later.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Man, melee always gets me, and I'm starting to get some pain now, probably because I was doing a bunch of push-ups before. Yeah, the fast shamblers. Gonna have to learn to deal with those. Come on, let's go. Maybe today is not the day to go to the library if I'm going to be having pain from swinging an axe around. We will go ahead, grab some painkillers. Okay, next stop is the gas station. Which I believe should be just off on the right here. We've got a few zombies to deal with. Also, I want to try to stay away from the worst of the smell, although I guess putting the respirator on might be a good idea at this point. There, that was loud and noisy. Let's see if anybody comes to see what's going on. Anybody else? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start... Now that there's some faster zombies, I know I have to be a little bit more careful. We're going to start by grabbing the generator that has fuel. We will set it down over here. Connect. And turn it on. Music changed, which immediately makes me look around. I don't see anybody. I don't hear anybody. Okay, with the generator on, we should now be able to refill all of our fuel. Left side. This little symbol down here at the bottom, just like in real life, tells you which side the gas tank is on, in theory. Okay. Yeah, the pain is coming back. Maybe today is not a good day. That's a lot of jewelry. Was that just me, or was that a lot of jewelry? Okay, we're going to grab these gas cans. Always checking our backs. Yeah, the pain is definitely getting worse. That fuel pump is empty. Is this one now empty too? No, my inventory's full. Okay, okay. So we're going to go ahead and set those down. Grab the real generator. Now, if I had been smart, I would have measured out the perfect place that would tag both of these areas. I did not, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball the center. It goes 20 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe around here will be right. So set it down. Connect it. And in theory, this should give us, if not an unlimited amount of gas, at least a good solid amount. Grab one of the gas cans, make a quick switcheroo, and then we're going to get out of here. Okay, just once again, always looking. Okay, generator, turn on. Turn that one off, pack it up. I want to bring the Value Tech with me because it's only 30 bulk, only 30 pounds as opposed to the 40 of the other one. Now, we're not going to leave that generator on all the time. That would be silly, but it's good to have there. No, not on the corpse. Onto the trunk, please. Okay. Grab the gas cans. Let's get out of here. Okay, now in theory, the plan was to go to the library. I'm a little bit concerned about the pain that I'm feeling. But we're unlikely to get a better chance. I mean, we are going to get a better chance, but it's fine. So, actually, if we turn on Chickasaw there, we can get exactly where we need to be. So again, we're going to try to stick to melee, although if the muscle strain keeps being a thing, we'll probably switch back to the sidearm. In theory, we cleared out most of the area around the library, but of course we did it with a gun, which means slow shamblers probably made their way back. Yeah, we've got a few here. Yeah, I see you up there. Man, melee always makes me so nervous. I do like that it automatically pauses the game when you go into the menu now. That's a nice touch. So we're heading down this way. Which means we're taking this one out first. You've got an umbrella stuck in your body. Yeah, I was reading a post on Reddit about someone who was frustrated that the shamblers, both fast and slow, are not deadly enough. And the thing is, individually, they're not supposed to be. But in this very playthrough, even with just slow shamblers, there have been times where I've been very nearly overwhelmed because, usually, carelessness. Swing and a miss on that first attempt. Definitely wishing I had brought my face mask. I don't think I did. Okay. So, this is, in fact, my first, like, multi-story building that I'm going to attempt to clear. Like, I've done 2-story buildings, but this is going to be my first. I think it's got a total of 6 stories, including the ground floor. Gotta pay attention. So we're going to park nearby. And then I kind of plan on having rope ladders dangling out from every couple of floors. I don't know if I'm actually going to make that happen, but that's the plan. I'm turning the car off just to make sure it doesn't draw more zombies. And I did some theory crafting. I'm pretty sure right around this door is where I want the generator to go. And I'm really hoping for a nice clear day. It doesn't seem to be so far, but the top couple of floors won't be covered by the generator. But they have lots and lots and lots of windows. So as long as it's relatively light when I get up there, I should not need a generator for the 4th floor. Oh, a desk lamp. Thank you so much. Very, very helpful. Okay. So it does definitely seem like we're going to want to make sure we've got our flashlight on until I can get the power going. So the question's going to be, where is the light switch? I think, is that it over there? That might be it over there. Getting some frame rate drops, which is very, very problematic when you are going melee. That's not a light switch. Trees blocking line of sight. Hi. You've got a respirator on. I don't think I want it, though. It doesn't look super clean. Come on, give me inside. There we go. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I heard you out there. Yeah, if there's any episode I'm gonna die in, it's gonna be this one. This is the episode, friends. Okay, so my generator does not reach that light, which means I don't have access to the corridor there, but I'm pretty sure there's a stairway right in the middle here, which is probably a trap, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Wow, I was really hoping to get more visibility than that. Okay, maybe this was the wrong place for the generator. It's fine. I am going to be very, very cautious about this. I've put a lot of hours into this playthrough. I'm super not looking to die doing something stupid. Now, I think there's a light switch over on this side, which is why I wanted that spot. But for now, I think this should be fine. Okay, let's try that light switch again. Okay. I don't seem to be getting what I need here. Well, honestly, this is all office stuff anyway, so I don't necessarily know that I need this side of the room. It's just awfully dark to be going into that library right now, and I'm not sure I know where the light switches are. Going into a dark room with lots of corners does not seem to me like the way to survive long in this world. There's a light switch right in the middle of the room. Of course it is. See if we can get someone's attention.
Hey!
Anybody coming? I also hate that I can't really see through the stacks. That's gonna get me killed. It's like a forest. Oh, there we go. Okay, well now we've got some light. Okay, first floor, here we go. Man, again, I should be monitoring my heart rate because it is high right now. Okay, this front room seems to be clear. That's outside of range. And then these stacks down here I'm going to have to run through. Because if there is a zombie there, and you run into it, you should shoulder check it. Okay, I'm going to tentatively call the first floor clear. Now, I want to loot, but I also want to make sure I am clearing. So, second floor, starting off at a run. Finding a corner. Light switch. I see a light switch down there, but I think it's not going to be within viewing. Or within range. There's a light switch. Okay. Possible enemies coming down from the top in 2 spaces. Gotta be aware of that. Nothing in the stacks. Lots of cubicles over there. I don't really feel the need to mess around with that. Let's run through these as well. Up, I do see some folks coming in on the ground floor. Okay, let's... Yeah, they just saw me in there, which was not a good plan. We're going to go ahead and make a rope ladder here. We have some guests we have to deal with. And in fact, I'm going to switch back to the gun on this one, because if there's anybody out there, I want them to hear and come to me. Yeah, those faster ones definitely increase the level of stress. I just heard something break. You have a cheese head. That's hilarious. Anyone else? I hear something being bashed. Yeah, I hear bashing over here, but I'm not seeing... Oh, wait. We do have a zombie over there. I'll wait until he's at the window. Was that it? No, I still hear it. Again, might be none of my business. If it's just a zombie bashing somewhere, and it's not going to bother me, then I'll leave him be. I should be getting slower zombies that heard the gunshots coming to me soon, if there are any in range. Okay, I'm pretty sure we are all right now. So we're going to switch back to the axe. Check on the generator. Check on the car. Let's get back inside. I'm still hearing bashing. Oh, over there.
Hey!
Terrifying. Too many points of entrance. I'm starting to think like maybe I should go ahead and loot the bottom floor here. Normally I would want to clear all floors before looting the first floor, but because the first floor keeps refilling, I'm thinking maybe I should just start packing up. Yeah, I think that's the call. We're going to go ahead and loot the first floor because I know the second floor and I suspect the third floor are pretty clear. I do have to just make sure I keep an eye on this railing here. No skill books. Not off to the best start. Again, I still hear banging, and I don't know where it's from. Is there anybody out here? Doesn't look like it. Carpentry 3, carving 3. I'll grab Carpentry 4 even though I already have it because it's all the way back. Same thing with Masonry 4. I'll grab one even though I already have it because I don't want to have to go all the way back to Rosewood. Just grab one of those. Forgot, there's a thing here you can do. Boom. While it's... I already have both of those. In fact, now that I have them... Well, we'll deal in a sec. So, I go over here, pause the game... Foraging 4, Agriculture 3, okay, first row clear, quick patrol. Has anyone else joined me down here? Doesn't look like it. Quick run by. Okay, second row cleared out. Read all those. Masonry 5. Okay, that's another row cleared. We're starting to get overburdened, so I'm going to go ahead and drop off books. We just have the last couple of rows to do on this floor. And then, because it's so dark, we might end up, for lack of a better term, booking it. We can always come back later. Yeah. It's starting to get dark. Time. Blacksmithing. Zombie hit list. I don't know what that is. Carving 3 I already have. Masonry 5 I already have. I already have maintenance 4. What would be really cool is like an aiming book. I mean, admittedly, I'm probably not going to get one of those at a university unless they've got like a marksmanship club. Okay. We can call the first floor officially cleared out of loot. We got some good books, some stuff I'm definitely going to be looking at now. One of the reasons I wanted to do that is because I need to do a bunch of masonry for my base, and I didn't want to do masonry for my base until I had the book. So, we are going to head out. It is only 5 o'clock, but, you know, winter, dark, not suicidal. I am going to go ahead and leave the generator there. Take a deep breath. Again, it's the jump scares that get me more than anything else. I don't mind losing the game. Like, it's annoying, but I don't mind it. But the jump scares just absolutely... The anticipation of the jump scare is something that I've had a hard time with my entire life, so, like, trying to get used to the feeling. Okay, where the hell are we going? This looks like the football field, so I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go this way. And then I think I take a right here. Whoops. Oh, come on. Pretty sure I turn this away. I should really deal with that wreck. I have plenty of welding stuff. Okay, so the first experiment with the fast shamblers was terrifying, but I think we're doing okay. I think I'm going to leave them on. Though they definitely make my life much more stressful. Okay, let's see. We're going to start by turning off the engine and the lights. Grab all the books. And then I'm going to mark all of the books unwanted. That way, in future looting, I know which ones I've already gotten and which ones I haven't. Excellent addition to the game. That's vanilla, that's not a mod. I'm glad they put it in there. Okay, so we're going to go up to our bookshelf. Actually, before we do that, let's get cleaned up. Wash the axe, wash the backpack. Okay, moving on. Do I have food prepared already? Oh, I'm so good at this. Okay, let's eat half of that. And then let's get all these books up to the bookshelf and pick one to read. I want to say the Masonry 4 book is probably the one I'm going to read right now. Now, what is zombie hit list? It's a map. Oh, interesting. Leon Kennedy, DayZ Hero. This is actually really neat. Clown, Nick, Fallen Survivor. So this is just like I'm trying to keep it. I'm pretty sure I've killed at least one or two of these dudes. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not going to hold on to that, though. Let's start by reading Time. because it's short. Put it back. And then, yeah, Masonry 4, I believe I can read. So we're going to grab that. I'm just going to keep it on my person. And since we're not out actively killing zombies right now, I can take the backpack and put it on the ground. And this is on the second zombie hit list. Goes right in the garbage. Okay. Now it's all just winding down to go to sleep stuff. I tend to do exercises right before sleep, which is a bad thing. As you can see, it did lead to some muscle strain today, but I'm going to do it again anyway. That said, I should also refill my canteen. Oh, wait. Not squats. I don't really care about my endurance, if I'm being honest. It's all strength all the time. Okay, got some exercise in. Now we're going to go upstairs and read until it's time to go to bed. Very exciting. Tomorrow we take on floor 2 of the library if we can. We'll go until like midnight, 1 o'clock. Good night, friends.